He came to us, he needed a machine shed to store some of his equipment. It was just sitting outside, just sitting in the weather, and he wanted to get it somewhere indoors. And so we put together this equipment storage building for him on his farm so he can pull his equipment in there and have it stored in a nice place where it's out of the weather and it's still open, easy to access, but it's stored somewhere dry out of the sun, protects it a little bit. So you can see we've done screw piles on most of this building. Right here in this corner though, we ended up hitting bedrock really quick. So we've actually got concrete. We haven't got the rebar in that one yet. We've got the rebar pieces ready to go, but you can see we've got concrete, and actually on these shallow ones, we've actually doweled the rebar right into the, not concrete, into the rock, sorry, to make sure it's solid. And it's a good solid foundation. I mean, you can't really beat being on bedrock. You can see some of it over here. That's going to be a solid foundation coupled with these amazing screw piles, which are the #1 foundation you can do in a post frame building. Hey, did you know we have some design packages that can get you started on your build? So what we've got is we've got 3 design packages. We've got a top tier design package that's permit ready. We've got a mid-grade design package, and then we've got a basic design package. So if you're interested in any of those design packages, there's a link in the description of this video. Hit that link and get in touch with us, and we can set you up with one of those design packages. Yeah, so we're out here today at this machine shed build in Armstrong. You can see that the guys are getting the roof framed up. They've actually got this one lean-to roof framed on the sides, a 20-foot lean-to. This building's 40 foot deep, so we've got a 20-foot by 40-foot lean-to framed up. Soffits are in. Got the roofing on. That's gonna get picked up and set in. And you can see the walls right underneath it. Here's the main roof section here, getting framed up. So this is 40 feet as well. So it's 20 foot, 40 feet, and another 20 feet. So we've got 80 feet total width, and then we've got 40 feet of depth here. So this is just getting framed up. They'll get the metal on here, a bunch of soffit in, everything before the crane shows up tomorrow. And then on the far side over here, we have the startings of the other lean-to getting framed as well. And you can see underneath all of these that the walls are underneath all of them, ready to go. We've got, on this wall actually, you can see we've got a 3-ply LVL, 14-inch LVL, 3-ply on here, and that's because of the load of the main roof trusses on it and the load of the lean-to trusses. So it needed to be a really beefy beam compared to what we'd usually do with just 2x12s, and they needed that width for bearing for the lean-to trusses so that it'd be strong enough so they wouldn't shear. So that's why we have that 14-inch 3-ply LVL over there. Yeah, the Kirshner machine shed went super well. It was a really good project. We always prefab the roofs on the ground, but we'd never done it with a lean-to roof. So with his, we actually built the lean-to roofs on the ground too. There was 2 20x40 lean-tos and then the main 40x40 building. And we did all the roofs on the ground and flew them in pieces. So it was a pretty long crane day, longer than the guys expected actually, but it went really well, and it's definitely something we'll continue to do in the future. And we always do that just because it's safer to crane the roofs up. We build them all on the ground, it's quicker, it's safer, and then we just crane them up, usually in one piece on these size of buildings, and makes it just so smooth, safe, easy to comply with all the work safe regulations and make sure that we're making sure the guys are safe and being protected on site. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can see the next building that we're working on right now. It's super cool. You're not going to want to miss it. So subscribe so you can catch that when it releases.